Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick video. This will probably take about 15 or 20 minutes to just kind of show you around the back office. It's definitely unfamiliar territory when you are just getting started with your Beachbody business. So I wanted to kind of take you guys back there and show you around, show you where to find some things. I don't expect you to feel comfortable with this at first. With just one run through. It's just to get you a little bit familiar so that when we start talking about things in the Coach Basics group, you have at least heard it before and you're not like, what is she talking about? So I am just going to share my screen with you really quick. And then, okay, cool. So first thing you want to do is go to teambeachbody.com and then you're going to log in with your account that you have. And then the next thing you're going to do is go to Coach Online Office. So this is your main screen right here. This is where you're going to be able to track everything that's related to your business, your volume, how your team is doing, any coaches that are on your team, how many Success Club points you have so far. Excuse me. Excuse me. Anyway, so just a quick look at the home page. Right over here on the left, you'll see your coach ID, your current rank, your qualification status. That comes into play once you've reached Diamond and then you're shooting for 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. We'll get to that later. Your status should always be active. If you're on Shakeology Home Direct, you don't ever have to worry about it. And then you have your 90 points in volume to cover you to stay as an active coach. So shouldn't be an issue. Your upline sponsor is most likely me, but if you are part of my downline from one of my other coaches, then you'll see whoever signed you up there should be your upline sponsor. Your upline diamond coach should probably be me right now. And then your upline star diamond would be Jesse Vandenberg. All of our contact information is there. Your projected personal volume is based on people that have recurring orders. Obviously, that's not exactly what it's going to be because people will order other stuff. You may hopefully add new coaches and customers to your team. So projected volume doesn't mean a whole lot. This right here with your left leg and your right leg volume is where you can keep track of how you're doing on each side of your organization. And that comes into play when we talk about Team Cycle Bonus, which is down the road. Right here, you can see new coaches in your organization, new customers. Oh, look, I have a new email. I'll check that later. When you go to your email inbox, I generally don't use this email very much because a lot of times it will go to someone's junk folder. So I tend to use my personal email when I'm emailing customers. It's just what's worked for me. You guys do it how you want. Right here, this question comes up a lot with new coaches. You have new coaches in your organization, so you click on it and you're like, oh, who's in my organization? Under sponsor name, you're going to notice that none of these people in my organization were sponsored by me. If you see a name in there that you recognize and under sponsor name, it says your name, that's obviously someone that you signed. If the sponsor name is someone else, the way that the Beachbody organization is built is that, say I sign a coach, they're going to get placed all the way at the bottom of my organization. Well, you are already in my organization, so they're actually going to go underneath you, and their activity is going to affect your volume when it comes to Team Cycle Bonus, which is really cool. But if you did not sponsor somebody, you are not responsible for contacting them, training them, tracking them, any of that. I don't really know why they tell you about all the other people in your organization, but it's here if you want to know. Okay, so we go back. You have one new customer. So this is a lady that ordered from me yesterday. Once you get to Emerald and you're eligible for free customers from Beachbody through the Club Beachbody membership, this is where they're going to show up. So this is something you want to check every day. But Again, we will get to that when you guys are Emerald and eligible for free customers. Right here is where you can track your Success Club points for the month. You know that every challenge pack you sell is 2 points. Every Shakeology Home Direct order is 1 point, and all it takes is 5 points for you to hit Success Club for the month. There are various incentives involved with hitting Success Club every month, and we'll get to that later as well. Don't freak out if this isn't accurate. It usually updates overnight. So, say you see somebody's order in your system, but the points haven't shown up for Success Club, check it tomorrow morning. It'll be there. Over here is just some news and some, information that they put out for all the coaches, a good thing to check in with every couple of days. Team volume and personal volume, you can look at these graphs. I don't really pay attention to them too much. I don't really care. I check other places. Okay, so now getting into more of the detailed stuff. The first thing I want you guys to do when we're done with this is go into My Business, go down to My EFT Management, and this is how you're going to set up your direct deposit. Go ahead and from this top drop-down menu, select EFT, and then put in your banking information, and go ahead and click Save. Then you'll be set up for direct deposit and not have to worry about Beachbody mailing you a paper check. We do get paid every week on Thursday morning. The business week goes from Thursday morning until Wednesday at midnight Eastern time. So it'll be 9 p.m. Pacific time. And then there's 1 week processing time, and then you get paid for that week that just closed a week after it ends, if that makes sense. If you have any questions about that, let me know. Next, we're going to go to My Business, My Preferred Placement. And then what you want to do is set preferred placement, and then come to this bottom menu and select either left or right. Each time you sign a new coach, once you see them in your back office and you see that their order has registered, you want to go back into your preferred placement and switch to the other leg. You want to toggle back and forth between your right and left side and keep them balanced. At least for the first couple of months until you really get your organization going. To achieve certain ranks, you have to have so many coaches on your left and so many on your right, and it's always an equal number. So for now, until your volume starts going a little crazy, I just want you guys to worry about having equal numbers on each side. So come back in and switch to the other side after every coach signs up. So after you're done with that, when you guys have some time, just come back in here and kind of, mess around, take a look at stuff. If you go to start here, the CEO welcome is good. How to get started. There's good information here about, getting, some training videos in, learning about exactly what Success Club is and the Success Starters program. There are incentives with Beachbody that they give you for really getting your business started quickly. If you earn Success Club your first 3 full months in the business, you will earn a free ticket to Summit, which is in Nashville in July, and I will be there, so I would love to see all of you there. It's a $300 ticket normally, and it is sold out. So the only way you can get in is to earn Success Club your first 3 months. Say you sign up in the middle of the month, like, November 15th. November doesn't count. You can, if you hit Success Club in November, then it will count, but don't feel like you have to. They won't start tracking it until December 1st for you if you want to do that. If you hit it in November, awesome. Then November, December, January. If you don't hit it until December, then it's December, January, February. And then there's also, the Success Club trip every year, and, all of your Success Club points that you earn throughout the calendar year go toward paying for your Success Club trip the following spring. We can get more into that later, but that's one of the cool things that Beachbody does to keep you personally active in your business and not just sitting on your ass making money off of the rest of your team. Because Success Club points come from people that order directly through you and not the coaches underneath you. Let's see. So then go to my websites. You have 3 websites. You have your Beachbody Coach website, which is all of your Beachbody products. You have a Shakeology website, which is specifically Shakeology and all the information anybody could ever want to know about it. And then you have an Ultimate Reset website, which is a good thing for you to go check out because a lot of people aren't familiar with the Ultimate Reset. It is Beachbody's 30-day detox and cleanse program. It's awesome. It's so different from a lot of the juice cleanses and the master cleanse and all that stuff, in that you actually get to eat real food and you're not starving. It is very low calorie, so they recommend you don't work out while you're doing it, but it's an amazing, amazing product. So anyway, you have websites for all three of those. If you're going in to edit them, all that entails is putting your picture and your contact information up. You can check mine out to see what I put in each area of the website. If you just go to beachbodycoach.com/babiesandbarbells, that's my screen name, you'll see my website, and then my shakeology.com/babiesandbarbells and my ultimatereset.com/babiesandbarbells. Yours will be the same, just with your screen name on the end. Super easy to remember. Sales and marketing. This is where all your information about all the Beachbody products is going to come from. Anything you could possibly want to know about any of the products is in here. If you come down to product training guides, you can select all these different products, the fitness programs, the Derm exclusive line, all the different supplements they have, and learn about them. I haven't even gone through all of this stuff. I do it as it comes up in conversation with people and they want to know about a specific program. I'll go in here and check it out really quick if it's not one that I'm already familiar with. And then if you come up here to Beachbody Challenge Group Guides, this is a really cool tool that Beachbody provides. It's super helpful for new coaches in that it's basically a script that they give you to lead a challenge group. They'll give you a post that you can literally copy and paste for every day of the program. I still use it about 50% of the time. Every once in a while, I'll come across a post that they have in there that doesn't really resonate with me, so I'll come up with my own. I'll post a recipe or, respond to some conversation that's going on in my challenge group. But these challenge group guides are amazing, amazing tools. And if, leading a challenge group feels a little out of your comfort zone, which if you're brand new, it should, because you've never done it before. And, that's totally normal. This is a fantastic security blanket. So you would just pick a program, 21-day fix, come down to weekly coaching guide, click on the PDF, and then, just save it to your computer or your desktop or whatever. And then you just scroll down. Week 0 is the week before your challenge starts. I usually open up my groups about a week prior, and then people can kind of poke around for information as they're receiving their packages in the mail. And then, you can literally just copy and paste this stuff. And they give you pictures to download and all this cool stuff. Great tool. Anyway, sorry, I'm so stuffy. I think I'm getting sick. Anyway, okay, so just lots of good information about all the programs here. If you go into my business, this is where you can track all your activity. You can look at if you go to my downline and sponsorship drill down, you can see all of your coaches and then all of their coaches. You can see how everybody's doing. You can see their rank, their volume, what they qualify as, all this stuff. You can go to my customers. I like to look at my orders and then customer orders and see everybody that's in there. You can check to see if their stuff is going to be there on time for the challenge. I typically cut off orders about a week before my challenge groups start to make sure everybody has their stuff on time. Let's see what else. You can check my earnings, my commissions. You can see how much you're making. Success Club qualification. You can see if you're tracking. Like for this month, or it tells you how many months in a row you qualified for Success Club. This is how many points you have for the calendar year so far. So when I was talking about the Success Club trip before, the cost is $1,000. And that covers your hotel room for you and a guest and both of your meals the whole time you're there. And for every point you get, it's $10 toward that 1,000. So if you get 100 points in a calendar year, your trip is covered. All you have to do is buy your plane tickets. So that's a really cool incentive that Beachbody has to keep you personally active in your business and not just making money off of your team. What else? Let's see. Lead program qualification. You can see if you're tracking to get free customers the following month. If you meet all of these qualifications down here, you should be good up here. It'll tell you you're eligible for a customer program and the Success Club program. Those are Challenge Pack leads and Shakeology leads. Coach Connection is only for diamonds and above. Emeralds and above get free customers. Diamonds and above actually get free coaches. People that sign up to be a Beachbody coach, but they don't know anyone to sign up with. They just go to beachbody.com and join. They will get sent to an eligible coach and added to their team, which is awesome because you never know who's going to be a rock star. Jessie Vandenberg was a free lead for her sponsor. And now she's an 8-star diamond. So wouldn't you just be so excited if you got somebody like that sent to you? Let's see. Your email's in here if you want to use it. Incentives and rewards. This is a great thing to check out every month. Success Club. You can learn all about Success Club and what you get for hitting Success Club. All about the Cancun trip right here. Current promotions. Every month there's a Success Club prize. My first month I got an agility ladder and a yoga ball. My second month I got a P90 t-shirt. This month they're doing a personal development book by Dave Ramsey, who's amazing. So that is a great thing to win. They'll list the challenge pack promotions, the ones that are on sale. Shakeology information, ongoing promotions, really good stuff to look at. News and training, everything you could want to know, training stuff is all in here. The 3 vital behaviors, this is a good one for you guys to check out now since you're just starting. A couple of short training videos. When you get to the point where, you have coaches to mentor, you have new coaches, obviously you can plug them into my training groups. I'm totally fine with that. And I always will have all of my trainings open to any of my downline. But you'll get to a point where, it's your turn to be a leader. And you're like, I don't know everything. I don't know what I'm talking about yet. I'm not comfortable. It's just like the challenge group guides. You come over to Coach Basics. And here's the leader guide. You get a PDF and it's the same thing. You get a script of topics to talk about. Now this one is 60 days long. I think that's a little much because some people are ready to move on way before that. Some people hit Emerald within their first couple of weeks and then they need to be in the Emerald to Diamond training. So the one that I do is about 30 days. I've just basically taken this and trimmed it down a little bit. But that's what my coach Jessie Vandenberg taught me to do. So it's really all about duplication. She taught me, I'm teaching you guys. You can turn around and use the same exact tools. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. You can steal training from anybody. That's what it's there for. Let's see what else. And then, so personal development is one of the 3 vital behaviors, and it's so, so, so important. A lot of times when people are having trouble with their business, I ask them what they've been doing for personal development, and they haven't. So don't skimp on that. All it takes is 15 or 20 minutes a day. If you don't have anything that you're currently reading, you can come to the Success tab, and they have lots of audio and articles and videos. I don't know why this always takes a few minutes to come up, but they have good stuff in here. There's a whole library of information that you can listen to. And also one of my favorite things that is never going to run out because she just started it. Chalene Johnson has 2 completely free podcasts. One's called The Chalene Show and the other is called Build Your Tribe. And so this Chalene Show is more basic life stuff that applies to anybody. how to be more efficient, how to manage your time better, etc. Build Your Tribe is specifically geared toward people that are trying to build a business and using social media to do that, how to create a following, how to get out of your warm market of friends and family and gain access to people that you would never come across otherwise. So yeah, and then if you just click on home, it takes you back to this. So lots of stuff back here. Don't spend a lot of time getting overwhelmed looking at training information and, product training guides and stuff like that. Go look for that information as it comes up, or, if you don't know where to find something, please ask your coach or me. It takes time to learn this stuff, so don't feel overwhelmed. I just wanted to give you guys this quick overview so that you are familiar with some of this stuff as it comes up in Coach Basics. Anyway, I hope that helped. And let's see, stop share. There we go. Hope it helped, and we'll see you guys in the training group.